Hello guys, welcome to High Production, welcome to my channel. Guys, in this video we are going to create Godzilla Atomic Breath. Let me show you what is it. I'm sure it's not completely like replica of the actual movie, but I tried at least this. So as we can see, Godzilla is going to giving his atomic breath under the sea. So let's get started. We are about to create this. I'm gonna take the new composition here, and in that composition I'm gonna take new solid. New solid layer will be 1000 pixels by 1000 pixels. So I'm just gonna get 1000 by 1000 pixels, and that, as you can see that guys, it's higher in height and lower in the width. So what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna make it to the pre-compose, or you can make it pre-compose like from this, and also you can have Control Shift and C to make it pre-compose. It's like a group, you know. So I'm gonna give the name of this is my sea level. Okay, so by double clicking on this layer, I'm going to throw in this layer and I will find my effect, which is called Fractal Noise, and I'm going to drag my fractal noise on this layer. So as you can see, there's kind of a fractal, or there's kind of a rusty textures appear on it, but actually it is the effect to create some noises. So here I'm going to go to the fractal type, basic type. I'm going to change this to the dynamic progressive, and after that I'm going to make it invert. Invert is like the inverse the effect. And another thing, you will have to find out the transform. So this one is a transform. Just open the transform and find out scale. Open the scale and just decrease the value of your texture, like create some more little, suppose 60%. I guess this is much better. So the third step is to create the evolution. Evolution panel is normally used to animate the fractal noise like this. If I play with this watch, so you can see the texture of fractal is about to change. So I can give my animation through by clicking this toggle, but I will have to apply for the script, because script can create the animation as long as you want. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to apply the script. And the script, how to apply the script, that you need to hold Alt key and click on this toggle. When you click on this toggle, so you can find out the space here. So I'm gonna write my script, which is time star or 200, and press enter. So if I play this, so you can find out these are animating by itself through one script. All right, so what am I going to do? I'm just gonna go to my main composition, which was this is sea level. So I need to create this to the 3D, and after becoming 3D, I'm gonna change the rotation. So for the rotation, I'm just gonna press R. Here it is, the rotation, and I will rotate my sea level to the approx 90 degree. So it is completely as a 90 degree. So just press it on and take to the top. And we need to make it more scale. So press S for the scaling, increase the scaling about approx 150%. And yes, this one is proper. More scale, more depth. So you can see, I'm just gonna drop my quality because it's getting high or it's getting heavy. So you can, if I play this, so you can find out this beautiful effect on your screen like a sea level. But for the more effective, I can go through to the masking and take ellipse tool and double click on the ellipse tool, so you can see that your mask will be appear on the corner of your composition or your layer. So what am I going to do? I'm just gonna make it my mask expansion to minus 10%, expansion is about to decrease your mask. So it's about, I guess, minus 15 will be enough. And then I'm gonna give the feather. Feather will blur the edges of the expansion of mask. So this time I'm gonna give the feather, so you can see there's our blurring, and expansion will be, I think, minus 10 will be enough. That's perfect. So as we can find out this way. So now my further next step is I'm gonna take another new layer, and this layer will be C, or I will make it to the composition size according to the composition, because my layer was about 1000 pixel by 1000 pixel. So make it to the composition size, which was 1280 and 720. Press OK. So you can find out my new layer, which is C, is appear on it. But unfortunately, I could not change the color, so I'm gonna change the color of my layer, which was layer and setting of solid layer. You can find out the shortcuts Control-Shift-Y. Just click on this and change my color related to a little bit blue, or you can change color by giving the code. Suppose I'm gonna give the code was 385CAC. So you can find out this kind of a color, which was great to create for the C. So I'm gonna press this toggle switching mode. This mode will help you to change the toggles or the settings of this layer. Just click on that and you can find out. So I'm gonna change the mode, which was soft light. So you can find out this, my sea level becoming blue because the sea color is dissolved in the sea level. So now this was, I guess, great. Something for making more effective. I'm gonna call my new thing, which was suppose I'm gonna go to my Godzilla folder. So I have some chroma shooting or maybe green screen shooting, which was I have easily downloaded from the YouTube. I'm gonna give the link in the description as well, so you may easily check this. This time I'm gonna call my sky and just drop to the sky under your sea level and just adjust, suppose here, and you can find out this track mate. So you just need to mate the sea level, alpha mate with the sea level. Sea level layer was this, so I'm just gonna press sea level. So my sky will actually going to be masked in the sea level layers. So I need to create some effective sea waves effect in the sky. It's like that the sky is about to reflect in the sea level. For that purpose, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna take my effect, which was called CC glass. This effect, you can find out CC glass. I'm gonna drop my CC glass on the layer of sky, and on the parameter of sky, just go to the surface and bump map. You have to find out which was sea level, this layer. So when you do this, so you can find out it's a little bit bump effect, and if you decrease the softness, so it will more appear, and when you increase the height, so it will harshly appear like this. We don't need too much, so 65% will be okay, and more decrease the size of approx 8%. That's perfectly done. So when you play with this, so you can find out your sky is also waving in the sea level. So my next step is I'm just going to take the duplicate of my sea level by pressing Ctrl D, or you can come to the edit and take out the duplicate. Perfect. So I have just taken my duplicate, and I will take another solid layer, and both layers, solid and the duplicate of sea level, I'm going to select both of them and make them pre-compose by Ctrl-Shift-C. This is my actually sea rays. I'm gonna create the sun rays of sea, which is going through under the sea level. So this time double click on the sea layer and make it solid layer off. I only want this. So now I'm in the main composition. I'm going to apply effect which was called CC Radial Blur. This effect. When I will apply the radial blur effect here, and this time I'm just going to isolate this layer like this. So furthermore, when you will come to the radial blur, change the tab of the radial blur, which was about to be fading zoom. That zoom is about to be fade. Just fading zoom, and give the amount of the zoom. Suppose I'm going to give 50% amount. So you can find out your layer is about to be zoom, blurry zoom. So right now I'm just gonna make some little change, which was this. As you can see, this center dot, when it will going down, so the blurriness will going up. So now I'm going to make it this center point up, so blurriness will come through down. Make it more up like this, or increase the amount of the blurriness, so it will come to the like this. So perfectly done. I'm gonna apply another effect which was called level. So level will increase some intensity of white and black as well, like this. So if I will play this, so you can find the sun rays is coming through from the sea level under the sea. So my next step is I'm just going to make it to the mode which was like I think add, or maybe screen. No, I think add will be perfect, or maybe color dodge. No. Let's see which one is suitable for that. Hard light? No. I think add will be perfect. This time I'm gonna make some little change in the layer of sky. I'm gonna apply hue saturation effect on the sky. I'm just going to decrease the saturation of the sky, because it was extremely colorful, so the contrast of the both under the sea or the sea level will be different. So I'm going to decrease the amount of the saturation, something like this. So now it's looking like mix up or something. And one more thing, select the layer of sea, press T on the computer screen for the transparency. I'm just going to make it more transparent. It's about 50%. So now I can see my waves here proper, or radial blur will be like this. Suppose 100% blur, and as we are about to plan here. So I hope till now you're getting interested in it. So this time I'm going to call my main hero, which was Godzilla. So I'm just going to go to my composition, and I'm going to call my Chroma Godzilla, and just introduce the Godzilla under the layer of sea. Because if I will take to the top, so the color of Godzilla will be changed, because the blue color is actually adjusting into the soft light of this sea. Like if I will put on the top, so the color of Godzilla will be gray. If I will put on the downside of the sea, so it will be a little bit blue. So we need blue as well. So this time just press S for the computer screen and increase the scaling amount of Godzilla. And now I'm going to apply the effect for the removing chroma, and the effect name is key light. So find out key light, and this time take your pen or take your color picker, select and click on the green screen. When you click on the green screen, so green screen is about to be removed, but you can see this edges. So you should increase the screen grain. Suppose it's 100%, I need to make it 120%. So it is automatically removed. So this time you have to put this Godzilla in the center like this, or we can play this. So here, now it's actually animating because it was the animated project. This perfectly done. So select the layer of Godzilla, and I'm gonna go to the effect gallery once again. This time I will find out glow effect. This apply glow effect because I need to make it more shine to this sides of the Godzilla. So increase the intensity just like this. That's perfectly done. I'm gonna decrease the amount of the threshold, or apply the curve to make it a little bit darker. So now again I'm gonna go to my project window. This time I will have to select my water bubbles, and I will take my water bubbles on the Godzilla like this. If I will play this, so you can find out the bubbles is going to up from downside to the upside. I don't want this kind of thing, so you just need to select the rotate tool, press R on the computer screen, and give the rotation is about 180. So it will about to be inverse. The same effect, key light for the chroma removing, I'm gonna apply this here and select my picker and select this one. So as you can find out, the bubbles as well, bubble appears as well. So now it is looking like this. The Godzilla is under the sea. If I will play this, so you can find out this bubble as well. The bubble is also animating. And now I'm just gonna go to the project window again, take my anim free green screen, but it is actually fish, the bunch of fishes, animated bunch of fishes. So I'm gonna apply here like this, so you can find out the bunch, key light the same effect, and press it on. It's actually the size of the anim video is too much high. I'm going to decrease the time by pressing right click, time, and stretch. It's a 30 seconds time, so I'm going to convert it into the 10-second only. And what will I have to do? I have to decrease the size of scaling because I need to make it more, and some play with screen grains. Make it 35 in scaling size, decrease the grains, increase the grains, and make it to the here. I'm gonna take another duplicate of this anim layer and go to the here, and I'm going to make it scale, suppose 50%, or take a rotation about 180%. So it will about to be disappear like this, and it will start from here. Like first you can find out the fishes are coming from here, and after some animation you will find out the fishes are coming from here. So now my next step is to create some more bubbles from the Godzilla. And the thing was this was my showreel of more bubbles. So I'm going to drag behind the Godzilla. I'm gonna give the link of the video as well. Suppose I'm going to split this layer from split and delete, and I will apply behind the Godzilla like this. Apply a key light effect to remove my green screen here. And right now in this situation, just click on the green screen and you will find out this one's. So now as you can see that I have adjusted my green, but the bubbles are getting too much high. So press S for the scaling and decrease the size of your bubbles according to the size of Godzilla. It's like this. When the Godzilla is about to be shout, so the bubbles is about to be appear from the behind. So guys, this time is the main thing, which was I'm gonna change the colors of the, make it more darker. So this time I have to create the atomic breath of Godzilla. So the main thing, the atomic breath. When it's about to be, when the Godzilla is about to see on the top. Well, see, like look at this. This. So here I'm gonna take my near solid, or maybe I can take my adjustment layer as well, and I will apply the line from the pen tool. But I will go to the effect, this time trap code, and take the 3D stroke. So what you will have to find out, there's kind of a stroke right there. I'm just gonna toggle switch and apply, I'm sorry, I'm just deselect the adjustment thing. So you can find out the layer of the atomic breath. What am I going to do? I'm just gonna make it start, oh sorry, I'm just going to go to the tapper, enable the tapper, and so you will find out the breath is thin and the thin in the end as well. But I'll have to create thin from the mouth, but in the end it will have to be thick. So the approx start thickness will be 20% and the thickness of end will be 100%. And the tapper will be more effective. So I'm gonna take the color related to blue, or maybe more light or more dark. Let's try. I guess this one is proper. So here on this layer I'm gonna apply my glow effect. So just increase the effect of glowing edges, something like this, or maybe you want to change the color of this, make it to the white parallel. So now we can see the proper glowing effect. Some more effective, go to the glow and increase the, play with some threshold and the radius of glow like this. Suppose 25%, or the color will have to be like this. Extreme difference, right? Yes, that was about to be great. But what we will have to do, it will going to come out from according to the animation. So if I will play this like this, so this time select the adjustment layer and I will have to create animation on this side. So you will have to decrease the amount of end, select the key, and just after 1 second, or maybe after some frame, by very quickly you will have to increase the amount of end timing. So as you can see this, but this time you have to be more effective, like you have to clear the positions. Press P and drag the key, and after some frame you can see the mouth is not on that place, right? So play with some animation and take out this here. After getting some more frame, you can find out on the quality of quarter. So this time it is end. So I'm going to on this time it will end. So just split the layer like this. Let's see the magic. And again. So again take selection and take the Control D, duplicate and apply. So I'm going to go to the 5-second approx, and the timing of the Godzilla is too much end. So this time I'm going to take my last frame, make it split, and right click on this, make it freeze frame and increase till 5 seconds. So it will be easily here available. Okay. What we're supposed to do this, so I'm going to take my position key, apply a little bit in the amount of the object, and just you need to adjust them with proper position. So that's perfectly, guys. We have done Godzilla Atomic Breath. I'm going to play this once again. One more thing is about to be add, just one more thing, which was glow. For me it was glow, because so when the Godzilla is giving their atomic breath, so it'll have to be glow as well. So this time I'm just going to take new solid layer, and suppose this color will have to be made, and I'm going to press T on the computer screen, make it more transparent, and under the layer like this, and make it mask of this layer. Suppose 30% transparency, and press F for the feather of mask. It's like this. So the Godzilla, when is about to giving his breath, the layer I'm going to apply transition linear wipe. Linear wipe is about to be cut the effect. So I'm going to give the angle which was this. Apply a key here, and when the strike starts, it will have to be 0. So when it will going to give the breath like this. As you can see, this cutting line, so you can feather the linear wipe as well. And I'm going to delete the extra layer from here. Delete. So let's see this. Make it more transparent, it is appearing properly, so it has to be cleared in this way. Now once again, make a duplicate here and apply here. So guys, I hope you like this video, and if you like this, if you learn this, so it's my request to please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Thank you so much.